Jay's Extra.
Welcome back to the Anglers Extra pregame show. After a couple of days of rain, Chatham back at it, and a day-night doubleheader starts with a visit to Stony Brook Field to take on the Brewster Whitecaps in Game 37 of the Cape League season. It's time for the Manager's Show. Dennis Cook away from the team at the moment at his son's wedding back down in Texas, and so we're joined by Chatham's acting manager, Jay Powell. Jay, 5 games in 3 days for you here. What are you thinking about the way this is going to go?
Well, I'm thinking about why Dennis chose this time to leave. Leaving me 5 games, but it's going to be, you know, we're in pretty good shape pitching wise. Obviously, what we're trying to do is 1, clinch a playoff spot, and 2, if we do that, try to kind of set ourselves up for pitching once you get in the playoffs. So it gets a little tricky, especially on those Sunday games, but we're going to do the best we can. Obviously, we need to first take care of business and get in a position where we know we're in the playoffs.
You mentioned the playoffs could be locked up as soon as today. If it does get to that point, do you anticipate that the managerial style might change a little bit?
Not really. You know, I think one thing you want to do is, you know, with baseball guys, they like consistency. They like kind of knowing what they're doing. You know, we don't like changes in routine. So we obviously the changes probably will come on the pitching side. Obviously, we want to limit some guys to make sure they're ready to come back for the playoffs. Try to get a few. We got maybe a couple of new guys coming in to help us out. So getting them some at bats will probably help too. But for the most part, you'll see us kind of do the same thing.
I know you've been coaching for a long time at various different levels. How much have you managed?
Well, I mean, I was a head coach, you know, in high school for about 20 years. So I don't know, from a managing standpoint, I guess it's technically my first managing job. But I don't know, it's you know, it's still baseball players, still a game of baseball. And we got a great group of kids. I mean, honestly, you could probably roll the ball out there and they know what they're doing. So, yeah, just make sure the bus gets here and make sure they're all on time.
Now, 4 wins in a row here for your team. What have you seen from them over this last stretch?
Well, the offense, to me, has gotten a lot more consistent. That's the key. Pitching-wise, I felt like all year, we've had a few stretches where we didn't pitch it real well, but for the most part, I felt like we've pitched it good enough to win. It's just been the consistency of offense and scoring runs has really given us some issues. You know, the runners in scoring position, I think we struggled with a little bit, hitting. But lately, you know, the last 3 to 4 games, those guys been really good, so hopefully that's going to continue, and if we can do that, we're a dangerous team. I mean, I think we play good enough defense. I think we pitch it good enough, but we got to consistently score runs.
We've been talking with Dennis all year about so many players in and out now in the Cape Cod League. What do you think about it all?
It's tough. It's really tough. I get it from both sides. I get it from the coaches. Obviously, I'm a coach, and you get frustrated with it. The kids, you know, at the same time, you know, they're up here and they have obligations back home with school and trying to get ready for school. But I tell our guys all the time, if you'll just let us know what your plans are, we can work with that. What we can't work with is, and really this has been really good so far this year, but last year we had guys that would, I'm going to stay all year, and you know, you get 3 weeks before the season's over and they go home, and you end up scrambling trying to find guys to replace them. So if they're up front with us and they'll tell us up front, this is when I'm going to be here, I'm going to be here for this day, this time, then we're in good shape.
So imagine a new pitcher comes in. There are a few on the team who still haven't pitched yet. What does Jay Powell talk to them about when they first arrive?
I introduce myself a lot of times. No, it's, you know, we got some guys out here, obviously, that hadn't pitched. So I'm going to try my best maybe today. I know a lot of them's going to pitch on Sunday for sure. But just get them out there. And, you know, we always want to get them, like what we did with Kyle the other night is not ideal. I mean, I'd like to get them an inning before we put them in those type of situations. Sometimes you don't have that luxury. So, yeah, I want to see them and I want to know what we're kind of dealing with and get them kind of get their feet up underneath them up here in the Cape.
How, as a player, do you get ready for 16 innings of baseball at 2 fields in one day?
These guys are used to it, man. They're not far off of playing summer ball and stuff like that. So these guys will be fine. I think at this point, after 2 days off, we're all just ready to play. You're ready to get to the next point, meaning you're ready either to get in the postseason or you're ready to go home. I mean, so it's like you just have these off days, and it's just like you prolong everything. So, yeah, I think they're just ready to play. You know, I think the challenge really is going to be the downtime between games. I think once we can get to Orleans and kind of start our routine, I think we'll be fine.
There's Jay Powell on the Manager's Show. Chatham and Brewster in Game 1 of the doubleheader coming up. Jay, thanks for the time.
Thank you.